Hello guys and welcome to another Mass Effect video game playthrough. I'm Danny the Cat and I'm your host with the most, your true, and today we're going to be playing episode 3 for this. I don't think we're going to go that far into detail or into story. Mostly we're just going to take a tour of the New Normandy. Yeah, that's right, the New Normandy. I'm going to try to see if I can find some of my models, so that way I don't need to buy them again. Either way, let's get into it. Forgot, house is over here. Let's see, we already talked to that person, Liara. Let's go around, explore, find new objects, see what happens. Who knows, might get on a date. Ooh, this is very, very interesting right here. Very good looking. Yeah, that's... I don't know what's up with that, but that looks so peaceful. I think what I want to do is... I want to take a picture of that and then turn it into like a background scenario. Who knows? We'll see. We'll find out. Sooner or later, we'll find out if I can do that. Either way, I want to look over here. Make sure there's nothing over here. Those are huge guns, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if you got guns, this is one major whole gun. 2 of them, actually, to be precise. Ooh, I might actually want that, too. Like that. Let's see, we'll go over here. We're gonna go over here. They're having fun talking. I hate the fact that they're not talking about anything in particular. I can't walk in there. I do like that scene right there. And maybe another thing I'll be trying to take a picture of and see if I can turn it into overlay. Who knows? I should change the overlay on there. Want to look at that. What does this do? Reinforced armor using protective yeah. Not right now. Way too much money. And there's Edie's new body. Ooh.
Commander? Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
I guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. The procedure we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
It did better. Sure didn't come cheap.
That's it. You're the picture of health.
How's their inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
You never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Once again, I love that actress's voice. Whoever it is, maybe it's a guy. I have no idea. I will have to figure that one out. You know, I never actually took the time to look into who plays these characters, but it'd be interesting to find out. Maybe I already know about them. Oh, that's a sad wall. One of these days I gotta figure out a way to shorten those name lists. Let's see here. What's in here? Nothing in here. Women's restroom. I liked it in the other game where you could go into the men's restroom or the opposite gender of whatever Shepard you have, and Edie will instantly tell you, you're not supposed to be in here. I always thought that was funny as heck. In this one, they actually stopped that, as you can see. No green symbol on the door. Hey, that was a glitch. So, let's see. We will go to the engineering room. See what they changed in there, shall we? I love that scene. That is actually a pretty decent scene right there. Ooh, better yet, that looks like a good overlay. Take a good picture of that. Sorry, I'm always constantly thinking. I wonder if we can actually build that. That would be cool.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
It's good to hear an old familiar voice. Now, if I remember correctly, down below, I should be able to find my space hamster and a few of my models. There's one. There's two. And there's a... Ah! I missed it. I remember that was... The space hamster was the hardest part. And I had to wait here for quite some time. Ooh, what's this? Yes, another model. Hey, boo-boo. Yes, I got the space hamster. Hey, boo-boo, we got a special space hamster for you. Alright, so that's that. Let's go over here. That room's locked, but what about this room? What's in this room? I believe this is the news reporter's room. That might look good. Ooh, better yet, take a picture of that. Have it recorded. Have an overlay like that. Heck yeah!
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
I actually want to hear that story now. Of her making an Elcor cry. And I would actually love to see that actually happening, you know? Sadly, I am crying. Sorry for the bad voice acting, ladies and gentlemen. I am only an amateur here. Nevertheless, I would love to go professional. That would be something cool. Oh, I don't want to check that out, but I'm looking for stuff like that. And there's another one over here, like that. And I don't know if there's any others. I will look around before I actually, you know. Ooh. Hey, Quarian! We have Quarians. Quarians landed. Quarians landed. Has landed. Yeah. I hope you guys like the tour of the base too.
Bad dog.
Why did you say bad dog? Nothing over here. So while we're over here, we might as well talk to this guy who's exercising galore.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal, unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
I did just come to chat, but I might stay for the show.
Have to work harder than that if you want me to blush. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well,
I feel like he's gonna hit his head on the pole.
think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
You remind me of my old CO.
A new notification
Oh, yeah?
is available on the
And who was
private
that?
messages terminal.
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
Fully agree.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Lola, huh?
You kinda look like a Lola.
You're cute. So I'll let you get away with it. For now.
That's it. Now you made me blush.
His interaction was pretty awesome. Let's see, here we go here. All these I want, but I'm not going to spend the money right now. What about here? Oh, and there is one thing I want to do. Change my armor set. No, casual setting. There we go. I don't care for this suit. I mean, it looks badass and all, but it's like, I don't really care for it. This one looks cool. Yeah, I like that helmet. And chest. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that. No. Yeah, go with that. And there you got that. Metal. Perfect. And then we've got to get some patterns in there. I like I like that one better. Of course, we gotta change the pattern. We want to turn this into... there. And tint 1, we're gonna go with... No, I don't like red. As well, then tint 2. Ooh, that vibrant of red. Or should we go yellow? Looks more green on there actually. Or how about white? Too plain. Okay. Ooh, we'll go with dark red. And then, of course, the lighting in the back. Who wants red? Not me. We're gonna go with, yeah, vibrant pink or purple, whatever color you want to call it. Now let's talk to this guy, Lieutenant Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident, practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The Collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see here. Let's change our weapon, shall we? Yeah, we're keeping that. What's here? Yeah, we're gonna keep that. And say, okay, we're done. Dog. There's a dog. There's a dog there. Hey, Margarita. Sorry, guys. I'm crazy, loco, completely nuts, and strong at it. I will tell you this, the one overlay that I've always wanted to do is that one right there, the fish tank. When it's fully stocked, has the fish in there all the time. If I get the camera just right without Shepard in the way, have it record for a moment or two, and then have it as a moving background, now that would be cool. Like, if I found a way to delete some of that stuff in the background of this picture, of this overlay that I have on here, oh, if only, if only. Squeak. I love that part. I love the fact that you can actually, ooh. Let's look at my email, shall we? Sorry guys, I'm not reading all that. Just checking it all out, making sure this is it. I believe this one's about the dog downstairs. It's now mine. I know one of these is about the, what's it called? Oh yeah, this is from Edie. This is the very clothing I'm wearing. It was a gift from them. You have an upgrade waiting. I remember I already did that. And then one of those messages was about the, Prothean dig site. Ooh. I will have to see. Ooh, better yet, if I took a picture of that, or yeah, took a picture of those two, like, yeah. Like they are. And then have that in the background of them. Heck yeah. I really wish they would make those into actual models, because I would love those. I would actually build them, put them together, have them displayed. BioWare, please, turn those models into reality. I will beg of you. Let's see if, I think we need to talk to her next.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
I do end up in the military anyway.
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. Even if that freedom has its share of danger. If I recall correctly, you grew up on Mindwar.
Given what happened to Earth, I don't think we can count on anywhere being safe right now.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Now, I don't remember if I talked to Joker yet. I think I would have. He would have been one of the first, but just in case. Plus, it gives me an opportunity to look around, see if I missed any, you know, models.
Commander?
Yep, I've talked to him. Ooh. Now that's a good picture. That's even better. Me and my ideas. Ooh, right there. Actually, that's probably a perfect overlay right there. My mind and thinking. It's always thinking, come on in.